Welcome back to Art Unveiled. Today's story, it's straight up insane. We're diving into the world of Leonardo da Vinci. Not just the art, but the money. We're talking about masterpieces that made millions, some even $500 million. Yeah, that much. Now, Leonardo, he wasn't just an artist, he was everything. A genius, a scientist, a visionary. Dude was built different. And get this, he didn't even make that many paintings. Fewer than 20 survive. That makes every one of them pure gold. Let's check out the top 3 that made the biggest headlines. Salvator Mundi. Salvator Mundi, the 450 million phenomenon. Let's kick things off with a bombshell. Salvator Mundi, aka Savior of the World. This one's history is straight up movie-worthy. In 2017, this painting sold at Christie's for a jaw-dropping $450.3 million. Yep, you heard that right? Not thousand. Million, almost $500 million. World record? Smashed. Painted around 1500, it shows Christ with one hand raised in blessing and the other holding a crystal orb. The technique? Classic Leonardo. Soft shadows, mystical calm, eyes that follow you around. Super chill and kinda spooky. But wait, it gets crazier. This masterpiece literally disappeared for centuries. Poof, gone. Then, in 1958, someone bought it at a Sotheby's auction for, wait for it, $60. 60. That's cheaper than a dinner date. Why so low? People thought it wasn't by Leonardo, just a copy. Some followers' work, maybe. Fast forward to 2005, it turns up again. Dirty, damaged, overlooked. A group of art dealers grab it for $10,000, a steal. But they had a hunch. Something felt different. What followed was intense. 6 years of restoration. Art historians flew in, lab tests done, and finally, they say it. It's real. A true Leonardo. By 2011, it's in the National Gallery in London. Experts split, though. Some say it's 100% authentic. Others, not convinced. The painting's been scrubbed, touched up, and changed over centuries. The crystal orb in Jesus' hand doesn't refract light, which some say Leonardo would never have gotten wrong. Still, the buzz was huge. Christie's marketed it like a blockbuster movie. They even had trailers, actual trailers, called it The Last Da Vinci in Private Hands, and that worked. The auction? Absolute madness. A 19-minute bidding war, rich people throwing money like confetti. In the end, the winner, Saudi Prince Badr bin Abdullah, though some say he was a front for Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. But now, the painting's vanished again. It was supposed to go to the Louvre Abu Dhabi. Didn't happen. Rumors say it's on a yacht. Others say it's locked away in a Swiss vault. Or maybe it never was a Leonardo. Still debated, but the price tag, legendary. And here's the twist. This one painting didn't just break records. It flipped the art world upside down. Some museums had to rethink their insurance. Others got nervous about their own Da Vinci attributions. It showed one thing clear. Art isn't just beauty. It's high-stakes business. Head of a bear, small but mighty. From massive paintings to tiny sketches. Let's talk Head of a Bear. This one's not flashy. It's a small, delicate drawing, but it's still a Da Vinci. In 2021, it sold for $12.2 million at Christie's in London. And here's the twist. It's only 7 centimeters wide. That's about 3 inches. Tiny, yeah, but mighty. Drawn in silver point, an old-school medium using metal on prepared paper, it shows a simple bear's head. But it's so real, so detailed. You can almost feel the fur, see the soul in its eyes. That's Leonardo for you. Even a sketch slaps. This drawing dates back to the 1480s. Leonardo wasn't just doodling. He was studying life, observing animals, anatomy, movement. That bear, it's not just a bear, it's part of a bigger obsession with nature and realism. Head of a Bear passed through some serious collectors over the years. Royals, scholars, major art houses. By 2021, it was one of the last Da Vinci drawings not locked in a museum. The auction, smooth and fast, one solid bid took it home. Why pay millions for a little bear head? Because it's rare, because it's real, because it's Da Vinci. And honestly, it kinda proves a point. In a world obsessed with size and spectacle, Leonardo's tiniest work stood tall, showed that greatness ain't always big. Sometimes it's just brilliant. Mona Lisa, the priceless queen. All right, now on to the big one. The Mona Lisa, the icon, the legend. And no, it hasn't been sold, probably never will. But if it ever went up for auction, brace yourself. We're talking billions. Leonardo started painting it around 1503. Took years to finish. And even then, he kept tweaking it until his death in 1519. Some say it was never officially completed. Today, it hangs in the Louvre in Paris, guarded, glassed, crowds lining up every day just to see her smirk. That smile, eternal mystery. Why is she smiling? No one knows. That's part of the magic. Back in 1962, it was insured for $100 million. Adjusted for today, that's over $1 billion. Easily the most valuable painting on Earth. But beyond the numbers, it's the story. The Mona Lisa was stolen in 1911, gone for 2 years. The thief? An Italian handyman who thought it belonged in Italy. When it returned, the painting became a global phenomenon. It wasn't just art anymore, it was a symbol, a meme before memes existed. The painting's small, only 30 by 21 inches, but the technique? Next level. Leonardo used sfumato, a method of blending tones so smoothly you can't see brushstrokes. Her skin glows, her eyes follow you. Her expression? Always shifting. It's the most studied painting in history, and probably the most famous smile ever painted. And let's be real, Mona Lisa changed the game. It made art pop culture, merch, memes, movies, everything. She's everywhere. Her face launched 1,000 theories. Heck, even her eyebrows started debates. Did Da Vinci forget them, or did they fade? So, why are Leonardo's works so expensive? 3 words: genius, rarity, hype. There just aren't many Da Vincis out there. Less than 20 paintings, a few dozen drawings. And that's it. He wasn't pumping out work like Picasso or Van Gogh. He was deliberate, obsessive. He'd start a project and then, poof, jump to anatomy studies or flying machines. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and keep looking at art like it's the most valuable thing you'll ever see, because sometimes it actually is.